I've owned an Apple Watch Series 1 since it was released way back in 2015. I was on the software development team for Whole Foods at the time, and I was working on their new watch app, so I thought I'd better get one. I loved it at first, but the first generation Apple Watch was very limited in capability and had a very short battery charge. So eventually it became my exercise watch and spent most of its time on the charger. Now I like high-tech gadgets as much as the next guy, but when it comes to watches, I'm a bit of a snob, and in the last decade I have become a huge enthusiast of automatic winding watches. So as my collection of Rolexes, tags, and Seikos grew, my sad little Apple Watch sat on its charger and faded into the background. I knew that Apple would never design a watch that would last a lifetime. All Apple products are designed to be traded in and upgraded every few years. The thought of upgrading a watch for the cost of a watch was abhorrent. No respectful watch requires a trade-in every few years to stay up to date. My Rolexes are heirlooms, handed down to me from my father, and will go to my son someday. They run forever. No, I can't pay for my coffee with it. But when the mainspring winds down, just a shake brings it back. No lengthy charging required. My collection of automatic watches were real watches, I thought. I never have to worry about a battery charge. They work forever and never need updates. The Apple Watch became nothing more than a tech toy I use on my daily walks. Enter 2023. My Apple Watch was now 7 years old and would not even accept the latest watch OS update. It was the smaller 38mm size, and as I age, it was getting harder to see. It was slowing down in response time and often needed a complete reset to bring it back to life. I kept reading about the cool new Series 8 watch faces, new biometric sensors, better battery life, and new health apps that I could not enjoy with my sad little Series 1. Then one day, a few weeks ago, like a light switch, everything changed. I found myself in the Apple Store looking at the shiny new Series 8 watches. And just like that, I walked out with the latest Apple Watch. It's a 45mm midnight aluminum case with black Nike sport band. And I can't stop wearing it. The more I reacquaint myself to the Series 8, the more attached to it I get. Here are the things that make the Series 8 so much better than my old Apple Watch. I love the bigger, brighter screen. It's so much easier to see. It's super comfortable. It has much faster performance than my old watch. It has much longer battery life. It's still at 65% charge when I put it on the charge stand at the end of the day.
Hey Siri, play.
I can start up Pandora in my car without having to pull my iPhone out and unlock the screen. I admit I'm addicted to paying for Starbucks with a flip of the wrist. The current watch face selection is huge. Since my heart operation, I find the EKG function reassuring to check my heart rhythm. And it's much easier to add a reminder to Siri or start a timer.
Hey Siri, set timer for 5 minutes.
It seems like every day I discover something new or something I forgot the Apple Watch could do. So sadly, it's my automatic watches that are now sitting in their display cases getting more unused by the day. I'm sure I'll go back to wearing them at some point, but right now I'm seeing too much utility on the Apple Watch to remove it from my wrist. It's my new daily driver, if you will. Now, I've always adamantly refused to take the Apple Watch on vacation. I already have way too many devices that need daily charging. So my Seiko Astron Solar GPS has been my reliable travel watch for years now. And that's where I absolutely draw the line. The Apple Watch will never be my travel watch. Or will it?